Hey YouTube, Dawson Ryder here, coming at you today with a little bit of Super Sentai news. We've had quite a bit of Power Rangers news. Now it's time for a little bit of Sentai info. Just a small amount of new toy release info. As we know from a little while back, Sentai Figuarts are making a comeback. They announced Zenkaiser and showed off the idea of releasing more Reds. Zenkaiser's up for pre-order right now, although I've actually missed the pre-order in a couple places. And we finally have our look at the next release, which is going to be Don Momotaro from Avataro Sentai DonBrothers. As of right now, it's slated to be released in October of this year, which is 2022, for around 7,150 yen, before shipping and stuff like that. And honestly, it looks really good. So far, the two new figures they've shown off look really good in my opinion. They're definitely done in that kind of new renewal style, where they're making it even better than before. I mean, obviously these weren't released before, but better than the template they had before for Sentai Figuarts, to be even more accurate and realistic. If you follow Figuarts, you know that they did something similar with Rider when they started doing renewal or re-releases of old figures, and you kind of realized how inaccurate your old figure was, and they're testing the waters now with Sentai coming back. Who knows what we'll get next? I am looking forward to seeing these because, I am excited to get Sentai figures for suits that we will probably not get figures for here in the US if we stop Sentai or skip Sentai or whatever. At the very least, it would be a long time before we got anything for certain Sentai suits. So I'm excited about the idea of getting more figures of things we usually don't see figures of. And I really do like the Don Momotaro and Zenkaiser suits. I'm definitely curious to see where we'll go from here as far as the next releases go. I can imagine them finishing out the teams for these and maybe some exclusives. I get a feeling they're going to be kind of delving more into Reds first, because it's this sort of second anniversary year celebration. I know the anniversary was last year, but we're kind of continuing it, and they showed off the Reds plus Zenkaiser in the old pictures. So I'm thinking that we might be in for just a few Red releases or like leader releases at first, and maybe some sixth. Then we could delve into other teams, but I would certainly be happy to see them finish out the Zenkaiser. I think they could finish out both Zenkaiser and DonBrothers in terms of the core teams with like two 2-packs. Two 2-packs for Zenkaiser, two 2-packs for DonBrothers, and you finish out the core 5 there. Even if they're exclusives, I think that would be nice. I'm definitely curious to see where we go from here in regards to that. I also have slightly mixed feelings, because while I am looking forward to getting these because I think they look good and I want more Sentai figures, my opinion on Figuarts in general has sort of changed over the years, as I feel that they're just not worth it for the money. They've definitely improved the way they look. Not that they ever looked bad, but as I've mentioned, the renewal and re-releases of a lot of the figures really do look much better and more accurate than the original ones. But I feel like the quality for me just hasn't been there. They feel so fragile for the price, and I'm curious to see how that feels in that regard, just because I don't feel they feel worth the money. And I think that it's nice we're getting a renewed version, though, because I feel the old versions, as I mentioned before, were a bit romanticized, where I don't think they hold up so well, to be honest. So I don't know. I'm skeptic, but also looking forward to it as well. And it makes me also realize I need to get back to the series of videos I was doing where I was revisiting the old Figuarts releases that I had. I had another one ready, but there's been so much news and random stuff I'm getting distracted. So I hope to get back to that series soon. But anyway, what do you guys think of the Don Momotaro release? Will you be diving back into Sentai Figuarts if they bring it back? What are some releases you would like to see next? Let me know in the comments as always. Until next time, like, comment, subscribe, and climb the steps and ring that bell so you can get notifications for my videos. Dawson Ryder, signing out.